Alright, hi guys. This video is on vertex form and completing the square. This is vertex form. They call it that because we can look at it and immediately know what the vertex is. The vertex is 4, 5. It's the opposite of the inner number, comma, the outer number stays the same. Anyway, standard form is the form where you have ax squared plus bx plus c. And we need to be able to change from vertex form to standard form. And here's how you do it. Really, you just multiply. So we have y equals 2. Now x minus 4 squared means x minus 4 times x minus 4. Okay, so just go ahead and take the x minus 4 times x minus 4 part and do it out. Whoa, wrong tool. Okay, so just focusing on this part, this is going to give me x squared, and then minus 4x, and then plus 16. Alright, I'm doing my double distributive property, if you will. Now that's going to give me x squared minus 8x plus 16. Now, meanwhile, we still have the 2 in the front, and we've got this plus 5 on the back. Let's go ahead and do the distributive property now with that 2. Okay, so that's going to give us y equals 2x squared minus 16x plus 32. Alright, we've still got this little old plus 5 stuck on the end. Alright, so that's the last little bit that has to be done. So the final answer is y equals 2x squared minus 16x plus 37. Alright, and this is your standard form of the same parabola, same equation. Okay, let's take a look at problem number 2. Alright, this is the same type of deal. Y equals negative 3. I'm going to go ahead and switch colors now. And we're doing x plus 2 times x plus 2. And then plus 3. So this will be x squared plus 2x plus 4. Okay, we're just doing the pink part. And we're doing our double distributive property. This is what just happened. Okay, to get these 4 terms. Now let's go ahead and combine these like terms. So I have x squared plus 4x plus 4. Alright, so I've still got the negative 3 here, and I've still got the plus 3 there. Alright, now it's time to go ahead and do the distributive property with that negative 3. So that's going to give you negative 3x squared minus 12x minus 12. Okay, only thing left is to combine these like terms. We're almost in standard form. So negative 3x squared minus 12x minus 9. Okay, let's see, what was that? That was number 2, and that's number 4. That means number 3 must be hiding around here somewhere. Alright, there's number 3. Oh wow, another one of the same thing. Alright, this is getting tedious. Alright, x plus 3 squared obviously means x plus 3 times x plus 3. Okay, so we're doing that double distributive property once again. So that's going to give us x squared plus 3x plus 3x plus 9. Okay, and combining some like tizerms, you have x squared plus 6x plus 9. Okay, time to distribute this -1 I have going on here. Okay, just treat it like a -1. Alright, that's going to give me negative x squared minus 6x minus 9. Okay, and that's going to give me y equals negative x squared minus 6x minus 10. Alright, now it's time to learn to use completing the square in order to rewrite a quadratic equation from standard form like this to vertex form like one of these. And here's how you do it. This 6 is going to be in the way, so let's just move the 6 over to the other side by subtracting 6 from both sides. That'll give us y minus 6 is equal to x squared plus 4x. Now, this number over here needs to be a special number that completes the square. The way we get that number is we do half the middle squared. Half of 4 is 2. 2 squared is 4. So 4 is the number that completes the square. But if I add 4 on the right, I'm going to have to add 4 on the left to keep the balance. Alright, so far we have y minus 2 equals. Now the beauty of this is that it will always factor as the same thing twice. X times x, 2 times 2, positive and positive. Alright, so in other words, I have y minus 2 is equal to x plus 2 squared. Just one more thing, getting y by itself, we need to add 2 to both sides. So that's going to give me y equals x plus 2 squared plus 2. Okay, and there you have it. This is in vertex form. I could tell you the vertex right now if I wanted to. That's -2, 2. Opposite of the inside, comma the outside. But that's neither here nor there. Alright, let's do it again. Let's change this from standard form to vertex form. Well, this 1 has got to go, so let's subtract 1 from both sides. That gives us y minus 1 equals x squared plus 8x. Time to complete the square. We need to do half of the middle squared. Half of 8 is 4. 4 squared is 16. Put a 16 on both sides. Please don't forget to put it on the left as well. So that's going to give us y plus 15 equals. This should factor as the same thing twice. X plus 4 times x plus 4. Okay, this could easily be written, let me just try to go over here, as y plus 15 equals x plus 4 squared. Alright, as you can see, we are almost in vertex form. All we need is the 15 to go over there. Okay. Alright, you have to be really careful with this one. The last two problems did not have a leading coefficient other than 1. See how this has a 2 here? That's going to make problem number 6 considerably more complicated. So, buckle up, campers. I think I'll do this one in purple just to make it stand out more. As usual, we need to move this 5 out of the way. It's not the right number. So we will subtract 5 from both sides. That will give us y minus 5 is equal to 2x squared plus 8x. Now, normally we would complete the square right now, doing half the middle squared. But we can't because of the 2. It doesn't work when you have a leading coefficient that's not 1. So what you do is you'll factor this 2 and put it outside of parentheses. You'll see what I mean. So we'll have y minus 5 equals, go ahead and make this 2, put it outside of parentheses, big enough for a trinomial. Now I'm dividing both of these by 2, don't you know? So that's going to leave x squared plus 4x. Okay, I probably spread that out a little too far. Alright, because I have to leave a space for the number that does complete the square. Okay, now I do half the middle squared. Okay, not with the 8, but with this 4. Half of 4 is 2. 2 squared is 4. So I'm going to put a 4 right here. Now here's the trickiest part. First of all, you have to remember that we need to add something to the other side to balance this out. Second of all, you have to realize that even though it looks like I put a 4 over here, I'm not going to put a 4 on the left. The reason why, this is not really a 4. Because it's inside of these parentheses, and the parentheses are being multiplied by 2, really this 4 is 2 times 4. Okay, it's bigger than you think. So this is really an 8. So I need to actually add 8 on the left side. Alright, again, it's not a 4, it's 2 times 4. That's why I need to balance it out with an 8. Alright, this leaves us with y plus 3 is equal to 2 times, okay, xx plus 2 plus 2. Alright, which I could write more compactly as 2 times x plus 2 squared. Last step is just to get that 3 over there on the proper side. I'll just do it like this, subtract 3 from both sides. So here comes the standard form, you guys. It is y equals 2 times x plus 2 squared minus 3. Alright, so this is back to an easy one. So let's just get that 5 out of here, subtract 5 from both sides. So I've got y minus 5 is equal to x squared minus 10x. Okay, well, what is the magical number that completes the square? I'm hoping you said 25. All right, half of the middle is 5. 5 squared is 25. There's no multiplier here. There's no 2 or anything. So I'm adding 25. I'm just going to add 25 on the left as well. Okay, so we've got y plus 20 is equal to, now this is going to factor as the same thing twice, so x minus 5 times x minus 5. Does that get it done? Yep. But let's go ahead and write this more compactly as x minus 5 squared. Okay, so subtracting 20 from both sides yields the final answer. So we've got x minus 5 squared minus 20. Okay, that was number 7. Let's take a look at number 8. Alright, another easy one. Let's get that 6 out of there. Subtract 6 from both sides. So we have y minus 6 equals x squared minus 2x. So let's do our half of the middle squared. Half of 2 is 1. 1 squared is still 1. So just go ahead and add 1 to both sides. So this makes y minus 5. Okay, and this should factor as the same thing twice. So x minus 1. Look, whatever this middle sign is, that's what you will have twice. X minus 1. Okay, yep, that checks out. So we can write this more compactly as x minus 1 squared. Finishing touches, let's add 5 to both sides. So that gives us y equals x minus 1 squared minus 5. Alright, that's enough for this video. The next video starts off into increasing and decreasing intervals and some things like that. So I will see you on the next video.